best controller artifacts. Have a look in there. Wrong damn place. Alright. Best controller artifacts. First one, Amulet of Rao. Blessing of Rao. Your controller debuffs are 20 to 50% stronger and hit up to 1 to 7 additional enemies near your target. Right now I'm at rank 120, so I got 30%. I got the 30%, the debuffs are 30% stronger and hit up to 2 additional enemies near your target. So basically with your debuffs at rank 120, I'm gonna hit two extra people. You could get it up to where it hits 7 extra people, where you're pretty much gonna be hitting everybody with it. So you don't gotta go around hitting different people with your debuff. You hit one person, it gets everybody. And then having your debuff stronger, 30% stronger, is real good. You know, obviously 50% is better. It goes up to 50%. So this is one you want to rank up. And then at 160, at rank 160, you get Blessing of Rao 3. 200, you get Blessing of Rao 4. This is a Kryptonian artifact. Yeah, I got this one at 150. Then you get the main benefit on these at level 80. This one's at level 80. This is Parasite's Power Harness. Power distribution. Hitting an enemy with a controller debuff grants you and up to 7 group members power equal to between 6 and 10% of your vitalization, and precision equal to 1 to 1.67 of your vitalization. The effect stacks for each type of controller debuff used. So I use 3 different debuffs, so I stack this one pretty good. So right now I got what? I got 6%. Hitting an enemy with a controller debuff grants you and up to 7 group members power to, I got the 6% of your vitalization. It goes up to 10. So every time you hit somebody with a debuff, you know, you're basically putting out a good amount of power to basically the whole group. It goes out to 7 group members. So if you're in a raid, you got 7 group members. Which is, this one puts out a lot of power. It's a real good one to have as a troll. And at 120, you know, power distribution 2, 160 power distribution 3, 200 power distribution 4. And this is one of the better. Actually, both of these are good. Or all the ones I got are good. These are the ones you want to have as a controller. You know, the benefit on this one doesn't go up real fast, but this one's definitely worth ranking up. This one's definitely worth ranking up. And this one right here, I also have this one on my DPS. It's the Scrap of the Soul Cloak artifact, and it's got Soul Tap, increases your maximum supercharge and supercharge generation by 18 to 27%, and reduces your supercharge ability cooldowns by 15 to 22.5%. This one ranked at 94, so I got 18% and 15%. But when you rank it higher, you get this other piece where it restores 7% of max supercharge after using a supercharge ability. This does not stack with extended supercharged tactical mod. But as a controller, your supercharge is very important. And if you could spam it, it makes a big difference. In a difficult instance. So, right, basically, supercharged regeneration, 18 to 27%, and the cooldown, 15 to 22.5. So you could use it over and over again, within a short period of time, especially if you got this one ranked up high. And something that I would not recommend, I don't think I got it in my inventory. Let me see if I do. Yeah, this one's outdated as far as the troll. The original one, the Entwined Rings of Azar. That one's outdated. If you don't got nothing else, obviously you're gonna have it in there. But yeah, the other one that I wanted to talk about, I guess I got it in my inventory. One that you don't want to really use, or I definitely don't recommend you using it. It's that Heart of the Al Ghul or whatever. What the fuck is that? Here, this one right here. I ranked this one up a little bit. If you use this one, it'll take away your quick power. This one right here takes away your quick power. If you read under a little bit down from the weapon buff, it says dominance as well as let me see, percentage of critical chance and magnitude for 12 seconds, but no longer power heals. So basically what it does is let me read this real quick. Weapon buff applies to you and 3 to 7 party members with the highest power pool, and an additional grants 7% might, restoration, and dominance, as well as 0 to 5% critical chance and magnitude for 12 seconds, but no longer power heals. Okay, so basically what it does is your quick power which is, as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the best. As far as giving out power to people, it's what you want to have. It's you got your power over time, but this puts out a lot of power. And I tried using it, and as far as I'm concerned, it ain't no good. Basically you lose your quick power. You can't throw quick power no more. The only power output you got is your power over time, and then whether passive power you got with your artifacts. So I wouldn't use that one.